maybe Manchester United's Charity Shield defeat offered some hope to their challengers, a hint of vulnerability for the first time since the turn of the year. Their undefeated Premiership run is still intact. 20 games as they set off in defence of their title. And Everton sure to work hard on this pitch that has just been made a little bit smaller, not just for this game, but for the remainder of the season, to suit maybe what Walter Smith sees as the main priorities for the way his team are going to play. Beckham.
Over 30 seconds of passing from Manchester United. I think they'll let them have it here, Everton, to the game mark where Stam has it. But I think when it comes into areas where Dwight York's dropping off to, you might find that Everton, Walter Smith and Archie Knox have sent them out to play at a higher tempo, put them under pressure.
Dave Watson went a long way with Dwight York then, right into the Manchester United half. But looking back, David Weir had just filled in alongside Richard Gough. So there was no real gap for Manchester United to exploit, and they didn't maintain controlled possession. What a very happy hunting ground this is for Manchester United. They've won their last 4 visits. Hoisted away by Beckham. Richard Gough had a spell with Nottingham Forest last season that he enjoyed, 7 Premiership games. And Everton weren't the only takers when he became available. But he chose to line up with Walter Smith again. Under Scottish feel to this Everton setup. Hutchison, who plays for Scotland, though he was born in England. Barnby, flag has gone up. Dermot Gallagher acknowledging that. Manchester United quick to get the game moving. For handball by Beckham, not given. Keane. Scholes has seen a hole to run into. Picked out by Keane. Paul Scholes. Gerrard saves.
Well, that might just be the biggest save of the match. Exactly what I talked about beforehand. The centre-back's getting parted. Scholes making a forward run. Well, it's happened, within 3 minutes of the match. But Everton have got out of jail. Wonderful save from Paul Gerrard.
Well, the goalkeeper who's been brought back because Thomas Muir, who played virtually every game last season, was hurt. He broke an ankle playing, or training rather, before an international for Norway.
Well, here we see it back. You see the centre-backs and Weir's not come across. He steps out trying to play offside instead of coming across when that happens to fill the gap. Look at Richard Gough. He's got all the way with Cole. But unlike earlier, David Weir hasn't come across to fill that gap. Scholes has run into it. Keane picked him out. Gerrard's made a great save.
Great save for the team and a great save for him personally. He was loaned to Oxford United last season. He seemed a long way out of the Premiership picture. And he's got in the team today just ahead of a very promising young goalkeeper, Steve Simonson. Tussle between Cole and Watson. Across comes Gough. Unsworth. Barnby got there first before Phil Neville. Promising this for Everton. Nick Barnby! A bold break from the home side.
Just underneath him, you know. He doesn't quite knock it out in front of him enough, Martin. It's a wonderful run from Barnby. This is Barnby at his best, running at players, but it just gets stuck under his feet a little. He has to dig it out. Just watch there, he's digging it out from underneath him. And I think that's what took it. Only a foot too high. Got it a yard out in front of him. I think he might well have tested Mark Bosnich.
Well, Everton scored their first home goal in the Premiership last season against Manchester United. The trouble was it was in October. And Mark Bosnich was the first goalkeeper to keep a clean sheet here for visitors for Aston Villa in a match in which Dwight York played his last game for Villa. And I think he's always felt it was his destiny to come back to Manchester United. He had 3 league games at the start of the decade. Watts is on the coaching staff here as well as playing. Forward by Cole, Dwight York, and Gerrard got a touch but couldn't keep it out. And it's taken Manchester United 6.5 minutes to open their Premiership account for the new season.
And it's a top scorer who does it. That familiar smile on the face of Dwight York. They don't deal with the ball. Dave Watson's header isn't good enough. And it's a beautiful little give and go. York just plays it back and then he's off. And he's fed in beautifully from Cole. Gerrard does his best, goes low to his left, gets a bit on it, but there's enough on the ball. They've picked him off, as we thought they might. That was the danger. And early in the game, that's a hammer blow for Everton. What a boost though for Manchester United.
Oh, and the Bosnich comes and had problems on the dimensions of the penalty area. Then it's Campbell who was the player running in the first place.
Well, the question for me, Mark, is did he handle it? He must have come very, very close to laying a hand on this ball. He's out the area. Oh, just right on that. Well, the line is in the box, as we've been told often. That's bang on the line. Got away with it.
The outcome is a corner.
Right on the line.
Collins, Gemmell, Manchester United coming out at pace. But they left Unsworth. That ran across the face of Mark Bosnich's goal. No one there in a blue shirt to tap it in.
Wrong player in the right situation. A right footer here, Mark would have just been taking it out his stride and striking this. David Unsworth, he wanted to try and control it and just ease it across the goal. It's a decent ball, but he just felt like a Nicky Bambi would have just been opening himself out and striking it goal rather than feeding it across.
Now a test for the ageing legs of Richard Gough, and York gets the ball for Manchester United. Cole, Gemmell can't clear it, and carried on into Scholes, and Dermot Gallagher has given Manchester United the free kick.
Well, Chelsea clicked into gear pretty quickly yesterday, Martin. All I can say is that the champions have done so today. The opening 13 minutes of this match, confidence is high, passing's good, movement's excellent. A goal ahead, and Beckham right in range here.
With that Charity Shield spectacular, a recent memory. It's pretty much an ideal Beckham position, but he didn't get the elevation. In goes Stam. Acceptable temperatures for the players. Not an acceptable tackle there though by John Collins, although he's protesting.
Not so sure he caught him, Martin. From where Dermot Gallagher saw the tackle though, he was right behind John Collins. It would have looked like John Collins caught him badly. I think when Collins was indicating it, Neville goes up, jumps up, and then goes to ground. It was minimal contact, but as I say, Dermot Gallagher didn't have the best view.
Beckham with the free kick. Getting Berg lurking at the far post. Here's Scholes. And it drops for York. And Gerrard was grateful that that came pretty much straight at him.
Well, I thought Keane or Cole were going to score, Mark, when the cross came back in. Almost getting in each other's way.
We talked already about Everton starting last season so timidly, but they did finish strongly. 3 straight home wins in the Premiership and 12 goals scored over that period for Walter Smith. Gemmell. And supporting Campbell. Waiting wide on the right, but Collins trying to work her way through the centre with the help of Hutchison and Unsworth. Gemmell goes right now. Ward, nice change of direction from him. In goes Hutchison. Well, that was very purposeful from Everton. A close call for Manchester United.
That's good play. We've had a pretty good 10 minutes, Everton, in this match. Mitch Ward provides a teasing cross, tempted Bosnich, All over Phil Neville is Don Hutchison.
Like handball by Roy Keane, the spin took it onto the arm. Not shy of spoiling for a scrap, is it, Don Hutchison?
I think Roy Keane just had a little word about the attempted challenge. It was a little bit high from Don Hutchison as the ball bounced off Roy Keane. He just had a little word with him.
He was one of the Everton players who got a red card last season. This came against Arsenal. Disciplinary record, room for improvement, like the playing record, really. As a forward, you'd fancy your chances of getting in at Mark Bosnich. Campbell was a little circumspect, really, but still was a tentative swing of the leg from Manchester United's new goalkeeper, and this sort of incident has been there really under wraps, if you like, for a while, and it's finally come to pass, and Dermot Gallagher's got to sort out a major scrap.
I told you he was having a little word, Martin, about the tackle, and that's exactly what that is. It's a little bit of retribution by Roy Keane. He saw it was Hutchison and he hammered into the back of him. There's no doubt in my mind that's because of what happened earlier. Absolutely no doubt in my mind. This is the one I meant. Watch him bound. Now watch the foot come in high into the thigh of Roy Keane, and Keane turns round and has a word with him, and he sees Hutchison. In all honesty, Martin, he does get the ball, half of it. But there's no doubt he was taking both there, Roy Keane. Absolutely no doubt.
Beckham, what a pass for Dwight York. That's the second tremendous save by Gerrard.
Now, there's no doubt this goalkeeper's kept Everton in the game. What a ball from Beckham. Given time to look up. It's almost a cross, isn't it? A little bit of bend, but what a touch from Dwight York. Outside of the right foot. Touch is perfect. Strike was good. Save was even better.
Everton not to concede a second goal in these last few minutes of the first half. Their response, by and large, to going behind so early has been good. Ward. It's quite where Mitch Ward wanted to drop it. Solskjaer. Keane. Kept it alive on the stretch for Manchester United. Play spread to Beckham by York. Off coping with the cross. Scholes. York. For Cole. Little run on for Solskjaer. In behind Everton. Back for Owen. And Beckham. Well, some huge Evertonian sighs of relief, but Manchester United really didn't make that attack really count for them in stoppage time.
Two decent headers here, one from Goff there, just nicks it away, and this one from Unsworth. An awful lot of blue shirts to bypass David Beckham. Unsworth did a good job at the near post.
Manchester United's corner. Plenty of height for Everton, including Hutchison. It is half-time at Goodison Park on the first weekend of the season. The opening league fixture for Manchester United and Dwight York, and it took him less than 7 minutes to get off the mark. Everton start the second half a goal down. And the opening day of the previous Premier League seasons, Everton have managed 4 draws, including last year's here with Aston Villa, a couple of wins and just 1 defeat. That was a home defeat against Crystal Palace a couple of years ago. Giggs looking a little concerned. maybe about his fitness as much as Manchester United's situation in this game. Looking surprised from Dwight York. The flag has gone up.
Yeah, it must have been tight.
Dave Watson taking the free kick. Survivor from the Everton team that won the Championship back in 1987. Hutchison! Bosnic's got there. Barmby's in there for Everton! And Campbell! Well, an amazing incident, and Everton have not scored.
That's what makes you champions, Mark. And that's why they are reigning champions. Defending like that. Absolutely superb. Neville and Stam were never prepared to admit that there was a goal there. Absolutely brilliant defending.
Here comes Gemmell. Pass Keane. Not an easy thing to do. Barmby. Hutchison exaggerating the fall a little bit. Stam's challenge. Well, when the ball rolled loose from Mark Bosnich's reach, Everton must have sensed the equalizer was there. First Barmby, who couldn't turn it in, and then Campbell coming onto the scene, facing the goal, bang in front. Extra note of optimism in the support. Particularly at the end of the ground where they had a great view of what happened and what we'll now look back on. Andy.
Yeah, well, I mentioned the two defenders. The one I haven't mentioned is the goalkeeper. This is a brilliant save, Mark, because it's hit early and brilliantly. He's had nothing to do with the keeper. It was a great save, but that's fabulous defending. I think it's Henning Berg. I thought it was Stam, but I think we'll find it's Henning Berg who gets the block when Campbell comes in. I think that Kevin Campbell probably think he should have scored, but it's Berg who throws his body in front of him, gets the block. Well, that's great defending.
And that after Philip Neville had kept out Barmby's goal-bound follow-up. Defenders who defend. Hutchison. Just bent the pass nearer to Neville and away from Barmby. Scholes. Be trying to get back. There's Scholes again. Keane. Too high for Solskjaer to do too much with that. Followed away by Watson. Corrected coolly by Irwin. Been easy for Manchester United to be cool in the second half. Maybe York can get them another goal. Keane. Solskjaer. That's a terrific effort. Well, we said in the first half he hasn't perhaps got the trickery of a wide player, but what he does bring coming in from the left onto his right foot is a genuine goal threat.
This is only a foot wide, a little bit of bend in it, might well have troubled the goalkeeper. It's very Bambi-like, isn't he, in his role today, Mark? I think Bambi's the same, not one who's got tricks that'll go past defenders, but when he comes in and joins in onto his right side, well, he is a threat.
Berg.
That'll be easy, Mark, but when they're one down, it's necessary.
Cole. York. And Watson stuck out a toe, but it runs for Roy Keane. Gerrard pushed it out. Deserved a bit of luck. Got it. And Everton are still only one goal adrift. At a stage of the game where a second for Manchester United would suggest that Everton will end their opening game empty-handed.
There's another fine save from the goalkeeper. He's deserved a bit of fortune. Could have dropped to anyone.
Beckham.
Got a little bit more control into the game now. It was a good 10-15 minutes for Everton at the beginning of this half. Manchester United have had the ball now for the last 3 or 4 minutes, controlled the game.
It's Cole. And it's still Andy Cole. Solskjaer saying, just roll it to me. Cole did. And Solskjaer raises an arm, maybe an apology to his teammates for not hitting the target. The first save, the first chance really, in this passage of play for Manchester United for Roy Keane.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure Keane's shot's gone in, but the one thing you do know, York was putting it in. Had the goalkeeper not got a right hand to it.
Safely judged by Stam, but collected by Scott Gemmell. And the crowd like the style of Cadamarteri and urging him forward, and the cross has tempted Bosnich out. Got a good contact to it. Beckham helped him. Gemmell with a bit of space. Just to think about the pass. Could have gone left to Unsworth, who's stranded upfield now. Collins has got across to try and close Beckham down, and Beckham shown him too much of the ball. Well played Collins. Not so well played Beckham. Cole. Fancying a run at Watson and Goff, and he's played Solskjaer into the clear, and it's gone wide.
Well, that was a game right there. Burst the pace from Andy Cole. Great awareness, attracted both centre-backs. But didn't get greedy. Drives at Watson, attracts Goff over. Releases him beautifully, but just the outside of the post. Cuts across the ball, begins to swerve almost as immediately he hits it. Always going wide. Disappointment for the manager.
Scholes. Oh, coming towards the last 15 minutes here, and Manchester United still haven't got the game in the bag. Solskjaer. Scholes. Oh, time to have a look round. Decided to use Scholes, and it's gone to Dwight York. Look to curl it. Beckham's volley. It hits Cole. They want offside against Solskjaer. It's not given, and Gerrard then deals with a fiercely struck ball from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Deals with it well.
Must have been close. Solskjaer been offside. Right from Beckham. Cole. Oh, it's a pretty good decision that, I think, from the linesman seeing it again.
It's keep ball for Manchester United at the moment, but maybe a bit more with Irwin fastening on to York's layoff. And the corner conceded. Not much else Scott Gemmell could do.
Good play, isn't it? Just taking the time, slow, and then just in two passes that quickened the pace and opened them up.
Cadamarteri hovering on the halfway line. Everton can swing it forward quickly. Stam has gone upfield. And it breaks out, it's only to Butt. Cadamarteri still working against one centre-back, but Everton haven't got the ball. Gerrard now, can he get up and kick it quickly? But Stam is back. And the line of four defenders in place for Manchester United. Campbell. Everton's still in it, time against them, but they're only one adrift. Here's Barmby's cross. Phelan, what a story that would be if he could help himself to an equaliser. Unsworth. It's Barmby, unmarked. Goal! Deflected it in. So Everton get their reward for plugging away. Delight for the vast majority inside Goodison Park. It's 1-1.
Well, that's a reward for not giving up. For hanging on in there in the game that could easily be down and out in. Big long ball to the back post. I think he's just knocking this across goal. Jack Stam can only just react. That's all it is. It's a reaction. The ball's there. He just puts his head towards it. It's past Bosnich before he can move. Nothing the goalkeeper can do about it. Well, if United don't win this, Martin, I think they've only themselves to blame, really. It's a game that they should have been over, really. I thought they'd just been doing enough at 1-0 second half. Looked like it was going to end that way. But with a couple of minutes to go, 3 points. Suddenly, at the moment, it's turned to 1.
Well, many voices urging Everton forward, amongst them Walter Smith, but the crucial touch by Jaap Stam. Maybe, in the end, the difference between Manchester United and victory here.
You could see he had to touch it, Stan, because when you look behind him, Kevin Campbell was hurtling in at the back of him, looking to plant the header. In all honesty, he couldn't have planted it any better than the big Dutchman. Unfortunate.
Everton now trying to make Manchester United feel like Bayern Munich. But it's Keane. Now Butt. York. Beckham. Keane saying, I'll have it if you want it. Beckham deciding to spurn that option because he'd come up with a craftier pass for Irwin. Headed out by Phelan. Everton holding their line on the edge of the area. Keane. But slight of foot from Beckham. But for Cole. Nicky Butt. Oh!
Well, either way, 6 inches nearer, it's a goal. 6 inches further out, York's finishing it off. That's what they're capable of, Mark. That's what they haven't done enough of second half. They've opened them up at will there again. Any touch from the goalkeeper puts it in Dwight York's path. So close, Nicky Butt.
Yes, fortunately for Everton, the ball split the difference. But listen to the noise inside Goodison Park. It's Beckham. Oh, Gerrard looking really for the first time in the game a little nervous then.
There's something of a space about the place in the red shirts, Martin. Beckham sprinting over. Stam racing up, Bear going up.
Well, they'd stopped doing that. They thought 1-0 would be enough. Goff. Like a heroic header that's been his trademark down the year. And it's been a pretty heroic performance for Everton. Alec Ferguson saw his side score early but concede late by Jaap Stam's deflection of Nicky Barmby's header. Improvement for Everton. Remember, Manchester United have come here in each of the last 4 seasons and won. Everton, of course, found it so hard to even get a home goal at this early stage a year ago. Well, they've got one, maybe slightly fortuitous, very much appreciated. The old soldiers were on sentry duty at the back. Watson and Goff did their bit. And they came with a plan, Everton, although they were the home team. And the plan has borne fruit. They've got a point, but Manchester United will be kicking themselves.
It was a tough game. It was a real competitive match, and played at a relentless speed and tackling and commitment. And so in that sense, I can't be displeased with the result. But we did all have our chances to kill the game, as you said.
The game was 4-1 last season, and we stuck at it today and got a draw. Obviously they're a quality side, but we're pleased with the point today.
Their goal, Dave, would you hold your hand up for a mistake there?
Possibly, yeah. Should have headed away. The first header should have been cleared, but it wasn't to be, and he put it in well. But I think it seems like Manchester United are always going to get chances no matter who they play against. So fortunately for us today, only one of them went in.
Nice long ball from Mark for the goal, wasn't it?
It was, but it was a great build-up. One and two touch around the box with Ollie and Coley, and just like to see the ball slip underneath the keeper and gone in. So we felt at that particular moment we were totally in control. But as I said, Everton is up against it, and they come back fighting. So all credit to them on the day.
The ball comes behind me, and you turn around, and when you turn around, you step in a bit, and the ball comes towards me, and automatically you put your head a bit in. I didn't try to head it away or whatever. I just flicked my head and it went in. So
they're sure to be disappointed to drop a couple of points. Do you think they're still the team to beat this season?
Well, I think they're the best side in the country. They showed that last season. There isn't any doubt about that. They'll be pushed hard by Arsenal and Chelsea. I would feel this season maybe one of the others coming out and having a good season, but they'll set the standards and they'll be the team that everybody's aiming for.